Hey there, what is going on guys? Kirby here. And today I have 5 Minecraft 1.10 world seeds that have villages right near where you spawn. This could be something that you'd want to use for a single player world for a nice start or on a server with friends, I don't know. But whatever reason, the villages are definitely helpful. In this video, I just chose some villages that, were pretty close to where you spawn in. They don't have like crazy OP loot or anything, but they're pretty cool and convenient seeds. Alright, enough of me talking, let's get started. To start off, I have a seed that doesn't actually have a blacksmith in the village. I know that is a bit of a letdown, but let me finish before you get too upset with it. So you spawn in a forest and directly in front of you is a path to a village, which is pretty awesome. And then within the village, you have like a few buildings, villagers of course, and some crops. And as you walk through that village, there will end up being a path that leads you out of the village. And if you just like follow that path and just keep walking in that straight line, there's actually a dungeon exposed in the side of a mountain. So you'll get a little bit of loot, a name tag, some music discs, but you'll also get access to the zombie spawner for XP, which is great. And you may have a villager that trades with rotten flesh too. So what turns out to be a village with no blacksmith actually ends up being a pretty nice village in the end. This seed here was discovered by Nox Mama. I'll post a link to her video about the seed in the description, so make sure you go check that out and thank her for finding the seed if you like it. This seed features a village in a savanna biome, and the savanna biome, is directly next to a Mooshroom biome, and the village actually kind of drifts into that Mooshroom biome. So you'll have to travel a little bit a ways to the village, as it's not directly at your spawn point, but like I said, it's only a short distance away, just a little bit. So underneath the village there's also a mine shaft, and within the mine shaft you'll be able to find a skeleton spawner, so you can check that out if you want to. And it'll just give you a decent place to set up your base, or at least a temporary base if you wish to stay around this area for a bit. Oh, and by the way, the spawn is also next to a mesa, so that's another plus too. You can get some cool clay and stuff from the mesa. Just another added plus to this seed. Next we have a desert seed. So this seed features not only a village but also a desert temple, and it actually ends up looking as if the desert temple is a part of the village, which is pretty cool. The loot was decent, but it wasn't the greatest. I got some emeralds, which are good for trading with villagers. I got a golden apple, an iron pickaxe, and a couple of iron. So the loot wasn't incredible, but it was nice to have to start off the world. And with a bit of food, a couple of iron, and a golden apple to start off, I can't complain about that. Oh, and don't worry about, spawning in the desert. There is actually a small plains biome directly next to the desert, which you actually spawn in. Next to that, there is a birch forest behind that, so you can just, go there when you're done to get some wood if you wish, and you can go to the plains, whatever. You won't be stuck in the desert. This next seed is something that I thought looked pretty cool. The seed features a village only a few blocks away from where you spawn in. You spawn in a mega taiga biome next to a river. Featured on the river is actually the village. Now, I've seen villages that spawn in water and on rivers before, but with the blacksmith actually being in the water, along with some other buildings and the farms, I just thought that this one looked really interesting. I didn't get like a ton of great loot from this village. I did get a couple of pieces of armor, which is great to have, and a bit of food. However, I just think that the terrain around this village more than makes up for just the little loot that you get. Though like I said, the armor is great. I just think that the terrain looks cool because it's just nice, and this could be a great spot for some cool builds. And maybe you can make something really cool around this village. It's a nice spot to build, I think. Alright, so this last seed is a jungle seed, but sort of. The village more or less spawns in a plains biome, but it's right next to a jungle. So the village itself is spawned partly on water. Right near the village though, you'll actually find a jungle temple. In fact, you may actually find multiple jungle temples around you, because there's a couple of jungle temples in the jungle here. Aside from that, the best part to me about this seed is the biomes around the village. You'll find the jungle, like I mentioned, but you also find the plains, a swamp, and a mesa, all just around the area that you spawn in. And so not only do you get the loot from the village and the jungle temple, but you also have the luxury of finding multiple biomes around you that are great for you to get some resources right off the bat of spawning into your world, which of course it's just very convenient for you. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. I gave credit to the people who found these seeds in the description, so you can go check them out too. If you would like to see more videos like this, please let me know. It was really fun to make and just look at these different seeds and just like make this type of video in general. I'm trying to add in like a variety of more videos for you guys, just changing it up for me and for you, just to make it more interesting to record and stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out of here. See ya.